Chase Motorsports coach and trailer sales in a cloudy Paducah, Kentucky. But hey, at least it's not like 30 and snowing. It's about 50 degrees today. We just got this coach cleaned up over the last couple of days, serviced, detailed, one-step polished with the Rupes. That's the chemical that and tools that we use when we polish these coaches. We get them, I'm going to say, shinier than when they leave the factory. And that's saying something, because Renegade does a great job on their quality control. And, you know, as the coaches are leaving, they have a very thorough inspection process to make sure that when it leaves, it's right. This is a 2021 Renegade Classic 45 CBF. So 45-foot overall length, 2 full bathrooms. This coach is set up to sleep 8 people, very comfortable. I have probably sold, I'm going to say 20 or 30 newer classic models. And when I say newer, I'm talking like 2018 and newer, okay? And this is a 21 model. I have never, ever sold one with this many options. I've got the build sheet. I've got it on a PDF file on my computer. I would be more than glad to email you the build sheet on this coach to show you. Over $115,000 in extra options in this build. I'm talking about $5,500 in spray foam insulation, which I think is an option they don't even offer anymore. So $5,500 there. I'm talking $14,000 in lithium batteries alone in this thing. They're battle-born. They're 100 amp hour a piece, and there's 9 of them. There's 900 amp hours between the total battery bank. $115,000 in options. Again, I've never, ever seen one with this many options. So let's get down to business. 21 model, and it's got the right engine power and the right transmission. It's got the DT12, which is the 12-speed Detroit automated transmission. It's got the DD16 600 horsepower engine under the hood. 23,000 original miles, and to my knowledge, the coach is a 2-owner. The second owner didn't own it very long. The first owner obviously was the gentleman that ordered it new. It's got your standard 120 gallons of fuel there under the driver's door. Michelin tires, they're in great condition. 23,000 original miles on this one. Now, let me tell you another upgrade that wasn't a super expensive upgrade. I think it was, I don't know, $4,500 or $5,000. They put an additional 115-gallon fuel tank between the frame rails. I think it's behind the rear axle. 115 extra gallons of, did I say fuel? I meant water. Water tank. So an extra 115-gallon water tank. So instead of having your normal 150 gallons under the bed, which is normally 2 75-gallon tanks, and that's standard on your Renegade Classics. That's what they come with standard, is 150 gallons under the bed. It's 2 75-gallon tanks. This one has an additional 115-gallon stainless tank underneath the frame rails, between the frame rails. So you've got 265 gallons of fresh water on board. And I know you may go, well, 150 gallons, that sounds like a lot. When you've got, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to 8 people staying in this thing with 2 full bathrooms running, you burn through some water. So that extra 115 gallons, I mean, if you don't need it, I guess you got it. If you need it, it's great, right? So that's a cool option. Wasn't a super expensive option, and I don't know that you can even order one like that anymore. Renegade has changed a couple of things to kind of simplify and make the production roll a little smoother. And I don't know. I haven't asked. I'm assuming, but I don't think you can even order that anymore or pick that option. Glad hand fittings on the back, 40,000-pound hitch. It's got our connector down there for the Voyager camera, which is the silver connector, and then the black one up there is for the marker lights on your trailer. This was even a little option, which like $200 or something. It wasn't super big, but they ran a coax cable from the front entertainment system by the front door back to the tail of the coach, so you could, like, if you had a TV in your trailer, you could tie in with a coax and and whatever you're watching up in the front of the coach would play in your trailer. So for you guys that are racers and you're wanting to, stream flow racing or dirt vision or something like that up in the front of the coach, you can tie it into the coax with a splitter and run it back here. The wires already ran to the back of the coach. Overall condition, I'm going to say immaculate. I'm pretty picky, and I went over this thing front to back, and I mean, other than a little rock chip here or there, very minor at that, okay? So 3 slides, 1 here on the passenger side, 2 on the driver's side. Here in a second, I'll open up the storage bays. We'll go through those. It's got outdoor entertainment. It's got the outdoor cooler. I've got the grills and flat top griddles, Blackstones in stock. We can even put one of those in if you want on a slide out deal. We build all that right here in-house at Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales. It's got the safety assurance package, which Freightliner came out with a few years back. That's what that black box is there under the passenger door. So if there's a car or motorcycle or a gas pump guard or something in your blind spot, it's going to notify you and let you know. Bunk over the cab. Oh, another option. It's got a safety escape hatch above the bunk, or it allows you to get on the roof. So you can look at it a couple of ways. You can look at it from the safety aspect, or you can also look at it as, if you need to maintenance something on the roof or check something out, there's a hatch that you climb up the bunk ladder, you get into the bunk up above the cab there, and then you open the hatch and get on the roof. So a quantity of 4, so 4 175 watt solar panels on it as well. So 700 watts of solar, 900 amp hours of lithium batteries, and then it's got dual inverters. Another upgrade, instead of going with the Magnum Energy, which is a great inverter, we've sold many coaches with the Magnum products, been around a long time. These guys went with Outback inverters, which is, again, just kind of like the GMC Yukon versus the Denali. The Outback's just a little higher grade inverter, and the gentleman that had this coach built had a little history with inverters, or had owned other coaches before, and he specifically said, I want strictly Outback inverters in it. So it's got dual 2800 watt inverters, of which one of them is wired to the center air conditioner. So going down the road without the generator on, you can run the middle roof air off of the battery bank and save the hours on your generator. So got more to show you. Let me open up the storage boxes here. We'll cruise through those, and then we'll make our way into the inside. Appreciate you tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a regular with us. This coach is for sale, and would love to make a deal with you. So Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. Hang tight. All right, we've got him all opened up. I want to show you under the hood. Under the hood is as clean as the outside. You see there, big Detroit DD16, the 16-liter, which I'm pretty sure in the Detroit family is the largest engine they are producing for the truck family. Again, just the underside of the hood is as clean as the outside. Let's go back around and we'll look in the driver's door, which this is on the newer Cascadia chassis. So you've got the newer screen, and then the Garmin touchscreen in-dash navigation with the Fusion audio over there to the right. You've also got the switch. You can see where you can pick from truck to trailer when you're backing up, if you have the camera on the trailer that you're pulling. Nice CB radio up top. Let me turn the actually I'm not going to turn the key on because it'll run the awnings in with the safety, but it's got 23,000 miles. Again, there's a photo at chasecoach.com, over 200 pictures of this one online, and I've got a picture of the dash on there if you want to verify the mileage. Pinnacle seating, so those seats are about, I don't know, $1,500 or so a piece. These are not the factory seats. They are much more comfortable than what Freightliner puts in there from the factory. Pinnacle seating. We'll go back around and check out the passenger area. Kind of same deal over here. When they put the Pinnacle seat in the driver, they also replaced the passenger. And these seats are cool because you can make this air up. The like lumbar, I think, you see this seat's kind of, if you look, it's tilted up. Like they got this raised up a little bit. You can adjust that seat about 8 or 10 different ways. Again, newer Cascadia, the newer style dash. CB radio or leveling systems over there. It does have hydraulic leveling all the way around. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but it does have keyless entry, and that's what this is. So we can set it up with a 5-digit code to your liking, and that allows you to unlock and lock the main entry door, and it also has electric locks down here in the baggage doors. So, all right, we'll start out. The first bay back has a little custom shelf. I think the previous owner put that in. That wasn't put in at the factory, but nonetheless, looks pretty good. All of the storage bays are also rhino lined or bed lined or whatever, which creates an extra moisture barrier and also creates, kind of like a little bit extra insulation. All of that stuff there is the dinette tables were wrapped up in that. And I'll show you when we go inside the coach where the dinette tables are the extra dinette tables. This does have a normal dinette in it, but then it has these little extra tables you can put in front of the theater seats. So that was just the wrapping that was around it. I saved it because we'll probably, when we sell the coach, we'll wrap those pieces back up to make sure they don't get damaged. The next one over is a Truma cooler. Dual zone, so you can set one zone to chill drinks, the beverage of your choice. You can do one side to freeze, if you want to freeze hamburger patties or steaks or whatever you're wanting to freeze. You can put those. Ice cream. I don't know why that just came to mind, but it sounds really good right now, and it's early in the morning. And it's on the sliding tray, so this thing slides in and out. You can see, you can kind of picture the outdoor entertainment. So you got your Samsung TV, your sound bar. You've got both of your big awnings. This has the dual, so two Girard awnings, dual pitch, too. You can see how the awnings kind of come out and pitch down. But I'm just painting the picture. You're set up at camp or the NASCAR race for the weekend. You've got your outdoor entertainment. You got your cooler. I was going to say iced down, but there's no ice in this one. They're electric, so no ice involved. You got your cooler chilled with your beverage of choice, and you're just making a weekend of it. Just close your eyes and think about it for a second. All right, next one back is storage. Again, has the bed liner, or also up here in my neck of the woods, they call it rhino liner. Okay, this is cool. So you're probably wondering, what in the heck is that pump with the blue thing to the right? Your AquaHot is on the left. AquaHot, the 450D, which is takes and heats up antifreeze, so in a closed loop system, heats up antifreeze to a near boiling temp, and that's how it takes fresh water, runs it beside the heated antifreeze, and like heat exchanger makes your hot water, and also has loops that run through the coach and makes hot air. I know that was like the 10-second version of what AquaHot is, but if you go to YouTube, or if you're on YouTube now, type in AquaHot explanation or whatever. It's really cool how that works. You can use diesel fuel or electricity to make hot air or water. But anyways, back to the deal on the right. That is an onboard pressure washer. Yes, onboard pressure washer with a reel. See that red reel? And the nozzle's laying in there. So if you're a dirt bike racer, or let's just say you're hauling some classic cars around in a trailer, you can take that 115 gallons of water underneath the frame rails, between the two rear frame rails, that is tied to this pump, this pressure washer pump here. So you can hook in and wash your car or clean your boat or whatever, I guess. And then if you don't use this, you can use that extra water to, go back into your fresh tank and take a shower with it. So very, very cool. Again, I've never seen one with an onboard pressure washer. I know that's fairly common with like your Prevost buses and stuff, real high-end coaches like that, but I've never seen it in a Renegade. I like the idea. They're onto something there. Transfer switch back here in the very left rear compartment. With a 50 amp cord on an electric reel, 12.5 own-end generator with 756 hours. That thing's about as new as they come. Back here is your wet bay, which has the electric reel for the fresh water. You got your black and gray dump valves there. You've got the green handle, which is when it's pointed up, you're filling or you're taking pressure from your water spigot outside at your shop or house, and you're on city water. Or if you're at the campground and you're wanting to use their water pressure, you would have the valve in the upward position just like it is now on city water. Then you'll take this green valve and flip it down for tank fills. So that's where you'll go with the valve to fill the tank. Again, 150 gallons under the bed, 115 gallons also there under the frame. Next 2 bays over is your black and gray tank. So one of them's black, one of them's gray. Next one's your Outback inverter, so dual 2,800 watt inverters in there. And then we get to the big boys here. Total quantity of 9 100 amp batteries. It is more lithium batteries than I've seen in a Renegade. And again, I've been doing this a while and I have sold a bunch of these guys. I've never seen that much battery bank in one of these coaches. So 900 amp hours total. This thing's a jewel. I'm telling you, they do not make them any nicer than this. Even new, I'm going to say. I mean, most of the new ones, even the ones I've got ordered, we optioned them out. We loaded them, but I'm not going to say this loaded. So I think we covered most of the outside. Of course, 3 roof airs up top. It does have InMotion and HD satellite. So it's got the Traveler satellite system, which is the one that raises up off of the roof and, tracks down the HD signal from Dish Network or DirecTV or whatever. It also has the, as I mentioned, the InMotion. It's got solar. It's got 3 roof airs. It's got even a cell phone signal booster, which I kind of laughed at, but I've talked to a few guys that own these, and they say it makes a big difference. If you're in a fairly remote area where you don't have real good cell service, you will be glad that you have that as an option. So, anyways, that covers the outside. Let me open this entry door, and we'll take a look at the inside. All right, here we go inside. First of all, electric entry steps, which is pretty much standard. That's not extra by any means. Wanted to show you, too, that it has a tiled entryway. So, tiled going up. First thing I'm going to point out is the cabinet finish that is inside this Renegade. I can't remember the name of it, but it's got the high gloss, which is like an extra $5,000, $6,000, maybe even $7,000 now. But they spray those, from what I'm told, and I've never watched it, but I think they spray them in a paint booth with like a clear coat. It almost has like a high gloss finish like your car would have on it, and I love that. If I was building one for myself, it would definitely have this cabinet color and this finish. So we'll start out 60 by 95 bunks, so actually bigger than a queen-size bed over the cab. There's that hatch. So you basically just go up this ladder, okay, and it gets you up into the upper bunk. Then there's 2 little metal spring-loaded deals that you pull. They're actually, I don't see if I can get the camera. There they are. There's 2 of them. So you pull those, and the hatch raises up, and you have full access to the roof at that point. So you could stand up there if you were at a racetrack trying to get a bird's eye view of the track, or you could stand up there to, go up to do maintenance or whatever. But so that's the bunk up here in the cab. Again, I mentioned the Pinnacle upgraded seats. You can look them up online. I think they're $1,500 to $2,000 a piece. It has the electric brake controller, all the new digital Freightliner Cascadia dash with the touch controls on the steering wheel and everything there. Turning around, polished porcelain tile floor. It is heated. It's dual zone, so you got a zone up front and a zone in the rear. You do have theater seating that's heated as well, that is electric. So you just literally press this button, and whoops, this one, okay. There you go. You can see it's coming out, and we'll go back. But these guys come all the way out, and they recline, too. Hey, even the cup holders have lights in them. How about that? And you have heat. And I think it's a vibrator. So you got vibration mode, a little massage. You have heat, electric, in and out, lights in the cup holders. Pretty snazzy, my friends. And you have storage. So you got storage for your remotes and stuff in there. All right, something else I'm going to point out. I thought this was cool, an extra cup holder here. I guess if you have one of the theater seats, the extra cup holder would be nice if you had a couch. And by the way, This sleeps 8, so you have 2 above the cab. The dinette breaks down, the bed, or the center table leaf falls down for a bed for 2. You've got 2 back here in the bunks. Then you got 2 in the king-size bed. So you actually have 8 total. That's with 2 people in each bed. But I can swap the theater seat out for a matching sofa if you needed that. No extra charge. I'll keep the theater seats. You get the sofa, or you can buy the sofa and keep the theater seats too. But I do have access to that, and we can do that for you. Powered nightshades. So the white ones are the nightshades, which blocks out the light and privacy and stuff. Powered there, and then the day shades are manual, okay? So manual. Moving back from the theater seats, the dinette has storage, as you can see, and that seats 4 people, sleeps 2 people, and, 2 adults are going to sleep on there kind of scrunched up. 2 kids are perfect on there. Across from that, we have the kitchen, a very, very nice size stainless sink, lighted countertops. How about that? How freaking cool is that? So you can change it to, this is on white, which I think is a great color. It's kind of a neutral color for everybody, but you can also do UK if you're a University of Kentucky fan. You can do blue. If you're LSU, I think it's even got a purple or yellow. If you're Louisville Cardinals, you can set it on red. So it runs off of an app on your phone, but that is an extra upgrade. They basically put a different countertop in that has the lights built into it. Lots of storage in here. Samsung stainless fridge, so you have the residential fridge. These things are just so clean to begin with, but the previous owner, I'm OCD. I'm going to say the previous owner of this coach was OCD on a different level. Things I've seen that remind me of the way I try to keep things clean and tidied up. Washer and dryer, again, this, as I've said in a lot of my videos, those can be removed if you'd rather have the storage space, but you have the washing machine on the bottom, the dryer up on the top. And, okay, let's see here. Big mirror, another cup holder. Now that's cool. Then you have a couple up here. Even look at there above the dinette table. You have an outlet with a couple USBs and a 110 plug. So very neat there. Back here you have 2 bunks. They're big enough for an adult to sleep in. That was those pieces I told you was wrapped up in the stuff that was down in the belly compartment. So what these are, there's 2 little individual tables or 1 big one. And where they go is up here in the floor. There's 2 metal poles. Now, I just set them between the dinette and the theater seats there, but there's 2 metal poles. You put, 1 pole in each little deal there, and then you can put 1 long table or 2 little individuals. So, makes for a pretty cool, you got this dinette table, and then you pretty much got another place to eat there. So, 2 bunks, TVs with DVD players in each bunk. You got drawers down there. Now, here's your first full bath. It's mid-coach, Tecma electric flush macerator toilet. You've got little vanity, medicine cabinet, mirror, and a tiled shower. So the sliding glass door, tiled shower, matching backsplash even that matches what's up in the kitchen. So you got that, skylight, 12-volt vent. So if you're traveling with another couple or with kids, they have their own bathroom and you have your own bathroom, right? Samsung Smart TV back here in the bedroom. And something I don't ever show, this door, so it's got a little clear safety, but it is magnets is what actually holds it in place. So you take the safety off, you pull it, it goes all the way over here. Okay, so it blocks the rear bedroom from the bunks, and then same way up here. You have another one, and I'll kind of show you how it works. Now, the phone may bounce around as I pop this loose. Whoops. I actually just broke that. Broke the little piece off of it. Hold on just a second. So we will replace that. There we go. All right, so that pops up, and it still works. It's just a little thing you pull out to grab it. That goes over and will connect, so you can block off the bunks from the front of the coach, or you can block off the bunks from the bedroom. So you kind of make this little center area almost a little room in a sense. But on back here, a 43-inch Samsung TV in place of the standard 32. So again, another upgrade. Same high gloss finish cabinets. and you have the cedar lined closet with the big hanging rod that runs full length. So that closet goes all the way over and goes into this side. Down below, you've got doors and drawers. You've got a DVD player. You got a connector there if you want to hook the DirecTV up. And the DirecTV on this coach, whether you're using the InMotion or the HD system, it has two outputs. So you can be watching one thing up front and watching a different show in the back off of DirecTV. King size bed. Again, the bed lifts up. There's 150 gallons of water that stays underneath the bed there in the storage area. Electric night shades as well. Cabinets. The original bedding, very, very, very sharp. Back here in the back, you have the master bath. Again, you should be able to pull on. I'm going to try it again. There we go. That other one just had a soft spot in it. We will definitely get it fixed, but the door slides over. Pocket door slides for the master bath. The shower back here is a little bigger than the one in the middle. So master bath, again, tiled shower, some little things to put your soap and stuff in. Skylight also overhead. Even in this bathroom, it has the accent lighting that runs around the edge of the countertops and even on the floor. You can see that, and all that changes colors with a touch of a button on your wrap. Big medicine cabinet mirror overhead. Another one of the Tecma electric flush macerator toilets. You can even check out this. Storage galore in this thing. So heated floors, dual zone. Have the ceiling fan. Of course, there's 3 roof airs. There's one here, and there's 2 up front, and they are ducted, however you say that, which is a nice option. Trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. All of the original keys and owner's manuals are included. The TV also, this TV up here, you pull this little black tether, and this thing, it'll spin around and kind of angle like this. So if you were sitting over here in the dinette, you could get a good view of it. But 2-burner electric induction cooktop, and then a Samsung microwave convection oven overhead. So I believe that is everything. That was long. I feel like this video's a lot. We covered a lot of stuff, though. It does have the privacy curtain, so you can drop that down. And if you're driving up front and they're having a big party back here in the back, you can drop that dude down and keep the lights from, glaring off your windshield as you're focusing on the drive. Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports Coach and Trailer Sales. Greatly appreciate you tuning in. And I know there's stuff that I probably missed, but I probably got at least 90% of it right. If there's anything that I can do for you, please give me a call. Send me an email, dylan@chasecoach.com. We'll put my number up there on the screen. Check us out at chasecoach.com. Over a couple hundred pictures of this with a price. This unit will be priced with the options, if you ordered it new, probably about $300,000 off of a new one, and it's got 23,000 miles. 600 horsepower, 12-speed Detroit automated transmission. That's the right engine and drivetrain. I've drove them all. Trust me, that's a good setup. So let me know if there's anything I can help you with. We deliver nationwide. We have some great financing options, and I would nothing more love to earn your business and get to meet you. So thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe and share our video if you have just a minute. It really helps us out. We're trying to grow that, and I think that's all. So Dylan Thompson, Chase Motorsports, Coach and Trailer Sales in beautiful Paducah, Kentucky. Thanks for watching.